Hi, I'm James Patrick Schmidt, and I'm asking for your support to be the next Alderman-at-Large for Moline. I was born and raised in the Quad Cities, and shortly after the birth of my oldest son, my wife and I decided to move home. We chose Moline because it is an amazing city with so much promise for our family. But I've been discouraged by the leadership coming from my opponent and from the city council, and the negative effect it's had on our business and community services, as well as our reputation throughout the Quad Cities. That's why I'm running, to step up as a steward of Moline, helping our city live up to its potential as a great place to work, to visit, and most of all, to live, for my family and for yours. We need leaders who will bring new perspectives and new priorities, who are focused on lifting up our city and fulfilling the promise of Moline for everyone. There are three main priorities that I will bring to the City Council. We need to live the best in the Midwest attitude. We have such great potential, but we need to start acting like the best instead of looking for ways to make Moline smaller and cutting support for business and community services. Our inability to retain top talent and experienced staff in City Hall and in our public works and park departments has already negatively impacted the city services that we receive, and it's damaged the city's reputation. We need to send a message from our City Council, from the top, that Moline is serious about building a workforce that can provide the community services and business support needed to return to our status as a best in the Midwest city. We need to improve community services and amenities. That starts with supporting and fully funding our library, parks, and community programs. We must remain mindful of the budget, but we should be looking for opportunities and ways to improve the services residents rely on, not to pull them back. And we have to stop being reactive. It is great that we have an app and a phone number to report potholes. It is, but we need to get more crews repairing them proactively. We need to be seeking them out, because not everybody has the time or the access or the know-how to seek out these cities' services, and we need to start focusing on how we can bring them to the residents. That's what I mean by serving all Moline. Now, I know that costs money, and I know it's hard. I'm not naive about that. But we need to do the work because we can either pay to fix the potholes, or we can pay to fix our cars after driving through potholes. And when I start to think about the greater good, that is an easy choice. We need to support local business growth. The city of Moline succeeds when our local businesses succeed, providing jobs, entertainment, and essential services. We must work harder to support local businesses, especially small businesses that make Moline a unique and exciting place to be. In the city's budget, there are pages and programs dedicated to the largest companies in town, as there should be. But we are unfortunately light on support and focus for the small businesses that play an equally critical role in the city for jobs and economic opportunity. We must bring small businesses and micro businesses to the forefront of conversations about economic development and the financial health of Moline. We should work on this closely with our Economic Development Director once one is finally hired. That position has been vacant for nearly 2 years, and I think that shows in our reputation and our empty storefronts. Moline has always been a great place to live, work, and visit, but we need a city council that will fight to make sure the promise of Moline is available for all of us. I'm here to get in that fight. Please visit my website and my Facebook page to learn more, and feel free to reach out to me directly. I won't have all the answers, but I promise to work with our residents, businesses, and community leaders to build up Moline together. I hope to have your support as I seek election to be the next Alderman-at-Large, serving all Moline.
Hi, my name is Sonia Berg. First, I would like to begin by thanking the League of Women Voters, the Greater Quad Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and LULAC 5285 for this invitation to join this forum today. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Moline. I am married to Rick, and we have 3 adult children: Ashley and her husband Jacob, Joshua and his wife Brianna, Alexis and her husband Dustin. We have 3 grandchildren, Lane, Wyatt, and Henry. Oh, I can't forget to mention we have 1 dog and 2 cats. We are members of Christ the King Catholic Church in Moline. I am a realtor with Rural and Rural Realtors. Previous to my employment with Rural and Rural, I worked in economic development. housing to help the low to moderate income families, and nonprofit world, and in financing I worked for Quad City Bank and Trust. I have always been involved in our community, always advocating for children, housing needs, pets, and students. I currently serve as the Alderman-at-Large for the City of Moline, as I am seeking re-election. I was appointed by the governor in 2019 to serve as a board member for the Illinois Housing Development Authority. I'm a board member for Skip Along, Family and Community Services, and I'm a board member for the First Tee of the Quad Cities. I have previously served on the following community organizations: the Board of Directors for Project Now Community Action Agency, the Boys and Girls Club of the Mississippi Valley, Two Rivers YMCA, Crime Stoppers of the Quad Cities, Habitat for Humanity, and the Blackhawk College Foundation Board, and United Neighbors. I've been on the committees of the Scott County Housing Cluster, Curcio Steering Committee, the Quad Cities Health Initiative, and the Junior Achievement Golf Committee. I do volunteer for Operation Blessing, Junior Achievement Classroom Volunteer. I have been a Quad Cities Chamber of Commerce Ambassador, and I'm a John Deere Classic volunteer. I was appointed by Mayor Welbert to serve as a commissioner for the Moline Housing Authority and for the Civil Human Rights Commission. During the last 4 years, while I have been an Alderman-at-Large, we have reduced your property tax rates every year in making your home more valuable. We want to keep your money in your pocket. We want to keep our residents in Moline. We have cut the city deficit in almost half, from $52 million to $27 million, and by the end of 2021, it should be $22 million. Taxpayers, again, we are keeping money in your pocket. We have kept a balanced budget each year, and we have improved infrastructure. The big topic that has been the turnover is we've had 3 retirements with numerous years of dedication to our city. We've had 2 employees leave to advance their career in different cities, and we've had 2 employees leave to seek positions in the private sector. I believe the other 3 employees were not high-level positions, but they did leave for promotions to other cities. There isn't a negative with this, as we were happy we had them as long as we did, but it's a great time that they passed the torch to our new hires, so for us, it's a big win for the city. Coming out of a pandemic and the redevelopment of the I-74 footprint, now is the time for experienced elected officials. I will continue to listen and learn from the residents how we can collaborate to make Moline a great place to live. In closing, I ask with a humble heart for your vote on April 6th for Alderman-at-Large. Thank you for your time.